Hey guys, what's up? I'm gonna be recording this video from laying in my bed because I'm just like lazy and tired, and I just wanted to like chit chat a little bit. Oh, oh no. Yeah, so I just got over like having a cold. I just have like a residual cough and it's just like really disgusting. But anyway, so I like originally created this channel to talk about the fact that I'm like bipolar or whatever. Um, I deleted a lot of those videos because it was the stupidest reason, but I thought that somebody that I was like dating found them, and so I just like deleted all of them really fast or whatever. I don't know why my mind went to that, but they didn't find them, and then I ended up deleting them for no reason with no ability to like get those videos back. So I'm pretty mad at myself, but regardless of that, I mean, I think there's a couple of videos that kind of talk about like how I like feel, like emotions that I was going through at the time and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, so back to my point is that I made this with the intention of like talking about how I deal with my bipolar disorder. And that's something that right now to this day, like I don't think that I have, but it's really difficult for me because it's like I know that I for sure have a mood problem, some sort of issue where like I don't know if I'm like emotionally immature and just like don't know how to like process and like explain my feelings, or if I do have bipolar disorder, or if I'm just depressed, or if I just have, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know really specifically what the problem is. I just know that I do have like severe issues. I mean, I guess I really wouldn't say severe because I'm still able to like go through life. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been able to hold a job pretty steadily for the past year, and it's like a corporate job. Um, I've been, financially responsible enough that I've been paying my rent on time. Like, I just got a car, like, things like that. However, me being able to handle and process my own emotions is something that's extremely hard for me. And kind of always has been. And as I've gotten older and more stress has been added to my plate, it's become a lot more difficult to regulate those. And especially with my interpersonal relationships with people. So, I mean, I would really classify myself as an introverted type of person. Like, I just for the most part, like to just chill by myself. And being around people for like too long, like, just really like drains my energy. Like, I need time to myself to be able to like recharge and like rethink about things and whatever. Um, and so it gets like stressful for me when like people come into my life and then they're trying to like hang out with me and do. I know that it sounds like so crazy that I'm like, oh my god, they want to fucking hang out with me and like spend time with me. Like, what is wrong with them? But it's not like that. It's just like I feel like I just like spread myself so thin through like a lot of different interfaces, through work, through like trying to personally develop myself, through like trying to have interpersonal relationships with people, and then I get like super stressed out and don't know how to cope and don't know how to like manage my relationships. Like, I just say like really rude shit sometimes and just like do like fucked up things kind of, and it ends up like hurting people, and I've pushed a lot of people away from me because that's how I like am, and it's like really annoying. And it's weird because it's like I've had a few people just randomly ask me, like, without telling them my whole history of like being bipolar or whatever, they're like, are you like bipolar or something? Like, you like, will go from being like happy and then you're just sad, like, for no reason. And I'm like, you're right. Like, this is just something I struggle with, like, as a person. And like, normally I can get myself like out of it if I'm like alone. Like, that's just something that like I know I'm better at doing that. Like, picking myself back up out of a low, um, alone. But like, if I'm with another person and they're like trying to like, you know, do whatever, I just get like moody and irritable and grouchy, and it's like obviously frustrating for the other person. And yeah, I don't know. So to this day, I still don't know like what the deal is, and I should probably go see a psychiatrist, but it's just like I feel like every doctor just wants to put pills in you, you know what I'm saying? And every doctor just like doesn't really listen to like how you actually feel and listen to the entire background story of everything you've gone through, because everything I've gone through has led me to this moment, right? And so for them not to take into consideration what I've been through in the past, just what I'm going through currently, I feel like isn't a good approach to helping me, essentially. And that's why I just like kind of like don't even waste my time like trying to go see a psychiatrist, because I just feel like, well, like I tried to like probably about a month ago, like I called my insurance and was like, hey, like can you email me a list of providers that are psychiatrists? And they're like, yeah, sure. And then they sent me physical therapists, and I was like, fucking A, man. So I like called a couple of people around or whatever, and I don't know, I guess because I'm like in the midst of like still trying to figure out where I'm gonna live. Like I moved to a new apartment, and I'm just gonna be here probably till the end of this month, and then after that I still have to find another fucking place to live. And so I'm very stressed out about that right now at the moment, like trying to find somewhere to live that everything else in my life is kind of like taking, being placed on the back burner in my life, but then it's like it's still simmering back there, and it's still in the back of my mind, and it's still going through my head, and I'm like, fuck, this is something I need to work on, because like if I'm just scared of letting myself fall like too deep, because if I do, like I'm scared of what'll happen. So like for example, you know, I cut myself pretty bad like about a month ish ago, maybe. I don't know if you could, there's scars now or whatever. I don't want to like show all of it just because I know that can like trigger people, and like I don't know, like some people just like don't want to see that, you know what I mean? But like I have scars like on my arm and on my shoulder, and like yeah, like I just got to a point where I like couldn't handle like everything that was going on. Like I was fighting with my boyfriend at that point. I was at my old place, and I still didn't know where I was gonna live when I was over there, and my job was stressing me out, and like just a lot of different things were like on my plate. I just got my new car, so I had to worry about paying for that, and yeah, so it was just like a lot, and I just got to the point where I was like, I can't, like it's so crazy, like I would rather feel like physical pain than like emotional pain. So like, and it translates into other things also. Like the other day my boyfriend and I were fighting again, and I was like driving him home, and this was like a 2-hour fucking drive, mind you. And so we're like driving, and then like all the like, I'm getting hungry because it was like really early in the morning, and I just kept getting like so hungry, and it like hurt my stomach like, really bad. And he was like, pull over, like just get some food, it's fine. I'm like, no. And then, like I was like not doing it, because it's like I would rather put myself through that physical suffering than deal with like emotional pain, I guess. And I know that that's like so insane, but like that's, just kind of what I'm going through at the moment. And so yeah, but I'm trying to get better at that, and I'm trying to just like I don't even know, dude. Like I just trying to like pray to God a lot. That helps me, and just trying to make sure I eat healthily, like, because otherwise I'll just like feel like shit and like look like shit, and then that'll feel more like shit, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a cycle. So I'd rather just like eat healthily and like be okay, you know what I mean? And yeah, I mean, I don't want to say like I've not been okay, like I'm fine, you know what I mean? Like I have a place to live now, like I have a kitchen to eat in, I have a bathroom, like I have a job still, I still have my car, like everything is okay, except for the mountain of bills that are adding up, and my bank account is in the zero negatives actually right now at the moment. So just kind of mostly like financially stressed and stressed about like where the fuck I'm gonna live, because my boyfriend and I are talking about getting a place to live together or whatever, and it's not that like that's what I'm stressed out about. It's just like because I like work a lot and we're looking to move somewhere that's not anywhere around here. It's hard for me to like go out and like, you know, schedule times to go meet up with people to look at houses. So it's just like a lot, and I have until the end of July to figure out where the fuck I'm gonna live. So yeah, I just wanted to give you an update. I just really want to try to make this more of like, I don't know, I don't want to say lifestyle because that's so lame, but just like my life and like, you know, an insight into just a regular person who, especially like I feel like other millennials, I hate using that word, but like other millennials could like relate and just like have someone to like, I don't want to necessarily say look up to, because I'm not like the best example of a person, but just like, I don't know, to see like someone else going through like the same struggles also that like you're going through, because it's like we, like us millennials, like are like the poorest generation and are dealing with the most like financial stress than I think like any other. I mean, I could just be like pulling that out of my ass. I don't really know. I read it somewhere on the internet, and like a millennial, believe everything I read on the internet. So yeah, I don't know. But I'm just out here trying to show other people that I guess are my age, or even if you're older or younger or whatever, that like life fucking sucks sometimes, but you just have to persevere through everything, no matter what kind of curveballs you get thrown out. We each get thrown different curveballs, you know, some are the same, some are kind of different, but for the most part, like we each get a set of trials and tribulations to put us through to try to just like make us better people. And for some people it works out, for some people it doesn't, and they're just shitty fucking assholes in the world, and you just, you know, whatever, or lost causes. But you can always fix yourself. You are the only person that can ever fix yourself. So I'm so bloated because I ate like so much fucking watermelon. My stomach is a watermelon. God damn. So, but yeah, this is where I'm at right now in my life. And I'm hoping that just like once I get my living situation under control, that I would be in a much healthier mental state, and then I can focus on all the other things that I'm not, you know, paying attention to right now that I need to focus on, but I just like can't, because I can't not multitask, but like I can't, what's the word? I don't know, just like I can't spread myself that much. You know what I mean? Like I already feel like I'm doing the most, like, you know, like I can't be doing that much extra shit. I really just like don't have it in me as a person right now, and like that's okay. Like sometimes you have tons of motivation, you have tons of drive, but right now in my life I'm like recovering from a lot of just like emotional bullshit and draggage, and it just takes a while for you to fix that, like within yourself, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, anyhow, I'm going to end this random rant update that I was giving you guys, and I hope that y'all have a good rest of your day. Also random, but if you like kombucha, I just recently got into fucking kombucha. Didn't know how fucking good this shit was. If you like it, let me know of like some different flavors or whatever. I've really only tried the Gingerade. I love anything with ginger in it. And yeah, let me know. I'm always down to try new kombuchas. Okay, well, I hope you all have a good rest of your day, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye!